Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 26-yard line. Right to the air to open this one up. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, 49ers.
That's the 20-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And the Niners are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get it! Cougar 19! Let's go!
Right to the air goes Ward. Room to run past the 30. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Cowboy 80! 70 Rangers!
On first and 10, Ward. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a third down and 4.
Red! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
To the air again, Ward. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the
It is a
25-yard
big
line.
play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19,
In motion
Tiger.
is Barner. Again, it's Ward. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second TD catch of the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19, 18.
Now, faking the give. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Has some room inside the 30. Waterani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own. Two.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Genty. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
60 Eagle.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one complete to Pierce. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, we see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That's caught! And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pushed out to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
60 Eagles, 60 Cowboys, go!
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Covered by Cameron Kitchens.
Back to the air one more time. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
13-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
On the run, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Foley Fatukasi. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Here we go. 1918. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
He's got it at about the 8, and he gets marked out of bounds but inside the 5-yard line.
A big gain on the play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
19 Tiger.
That's going to be caught. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the check. 77 Wolf.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
19 Wyatt. 18.
Out of the gun, Ward. Olave come across the field. He's got it. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
18 Cardinal.
A 7-yard pickup.
10 to 11. 10
At the 28.
Ward to throw again. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Headed left, buying time. Now the ball comes out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down up past the 35. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
19, Tiger, 19, come 19, come 19.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Results in a 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains level. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On first down, it's Ward. The man down the field, it's Olave. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Now, faster.
On first down, Ward. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he puts that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, 49.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll look to throw. This is caught at 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
In motion is Barner.
Fix the eagle. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That is Cooper DeGene in there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Back to 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 61 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They run out of the gun with Genji. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
19, Tiger.
Throwing, Ward. That is caught, and he's got another one. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
On the set. Take off.
Drive will start on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards. Right back to him on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready?
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the 49ers going to be set up with first and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown. 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
That'll be caught. And he gets into the end zone. The aggressive ball works. They take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Dragon 6, 60 by 6.
Here's Ward. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective, both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Ready.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll run. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll run here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll look to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going up top. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a
Yeah. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.